everybody, I'm teacher Maricoco again with a new lesson for you. Today we will be talking about gerunds and infinitives. What are gerunds and infinitives? They're a form of a verb that helps us to link to another action. By gerund, I mean that the verb is used in its ing form. And by infinitive, what I mean is that the verb uses a to before the verb. Okay? These two forms of verbs help us link to a principal action. This is when we are describing two actions in one sentence. Okay, so verbs that generally take a gerund are the verb enjoy, avoid, imagine, consider, finish, and miss. What does this mean? That when you use this or any of these verbs as your principal verb and you need another action next to it, that next action is going to be in the gerund form. Okay, so when I say she enjoys dancing, enjoys is my principal verb. I use it in present, I use it in third person, but the second one is in gerund. My brother avoids washing the dishes. Same thing, present, third person, but the second verb in gerund. I imagine going to the beach. Present for I, which means no S. Second verb, gerund. We have considered buying a house. Present perfect, I have an auxiliary have. Past participle, considered. Second verb, gerund again. Susan will finish doing her report later. Future with will. After will, the verb goes in base form. Susan will finish. I need a second verb, doing. Susan will finish doing her report later. We miss going to school. Present simple. The verb goes in the base form because the subject is we. Second verb, going. So if you notice, the first verb has to be in the correct form according to the subject, according to the tense. But your secondary verb would be in gerund. But that's only if your first verb is one of these. Because if your first verb or principal verb is one of these, like want, offer, decide, hope, afford, expect, promise, or need, then you don't use a gerund. You use an infinitive. Okay, so the same idea. Principal verb agrees with the subject. Tom wants. Present simple, third person, Tom wants to be a doctor. He offered, past simple, my verb in past. He offered to help me. I have decided, present perfect. I have, past participle, decided. Second verb, not to go. Notice this. Because I am connecting two verbs, I don't need auxiliaries. Simply the word not. I have decided not to go. We are hoping to pass the exam. Present continuous. We are hoping to pass the exam, infinitive. She can't afford, with a modal verb, can't, to lose her job. Bill expects, present simple, third person, to finish at 9. He promised to buy me a car. Past simple, promised in past. Second verb, infinitive. I need, present simple, first person. I need to sleep more, infinitive. So, if, want, offer, decide, hope, afford, expect, promise, and need is your principal verb, no matter what form what tense you're using it. The second one is always going to be infinitive. There are also other kinds of verbs that you can use with both gerund or infinitive, such as the verb like, love, hate, and start. If you use a principal verb like, you can say, I like to cook or I like cooking. She loves to sing or she loves singing. He hates to do his homework or he hates doing his homework. I started to go to the gym or I started going to the gym. Not true. Okay. Personally, when I use verbs that express like or dislike, I always prefer to use the gerund form. I like cooking, she loves singing, he hates doing his homework. But if you use the infinitive form, there's no problem. It's perfectly fine. Okay? So with these verbs, you have no problem in deciding which form to use. Okay guys, so this is all for gerunds and infinitives. I hope you have enjoyed this video, learned with me, and I hope to see you here next time. Bye!